This notion that Lula is a fucking criminal is a silly one. Please, bro. We are not in like 2016, okay? Why are you still saying these things? Is it because they are like, you're living in the past, brother? We already know that he literally was acquitted, okay? They took him out of prison and they openly stated that the guy who fucking put him in prison was a Bolsonaro supporter who colluded with the fucking prosecution to jail him. Turns out the right wing don't like law and order when someone is acquitted. It just doesn't make sense. They put him in jail for like the lightest of goddamn charges they could fucking possibly find in a country that is so goddamn corrupt to the fucking bone. Okay? He was deeply popular. He was still popular even in jail. The reason why this is a continuing fucking narrative is because right-wing memers are blasting it and continues to say like he's a criminal, he's a criminal, he's a criminal, he's a criminal. And then also Western propaganda, despite the fact that Western leadership is actually very supportive of Lula overall, let's be real, okay? They are. Like Joe Biden immediately said, congratulations to Lula for winning. This motherfucker went to jail unjustifiably, okay, and unjustly by Bolsonaro and Bolsonaro allies, and they still, like, people are still going, oh my God, he's such a criminal. Meanwhile, the streets of Brazil are lit, okay? People are celebrating. Bolsonaristas are crying and praying away their loss to Lula. This is awesome. Like, what are you doing, little guy? What's going on? Do you even have any idea what's happening? Bolsonaro didn't even show up to talk to them. I know. They didn't even do that. Bolsonaro didn't even give them the dignity to talk to them and be like, hey, I know we lost, but like we'll win again or whatever. He just fucking hid in the palace, and his wife unfollowed him on the day of his major L. And then now he's just potentially plotting a coup, maybe? Who knows? Box's vid on Lula's history, if you haven't already watched on stream. We did watch this on stream. It was terrible. I thought Lula was a sock dem at least. No, he is. People in Latam take accusations of corruption very seriously and hold them above all else. Yeah, the irony is Latin American governments are insanely fucking corrupt, okay? Left, right, doesn't matter. There's so much fucking corruption happening in Latin American countries, in Latin American governments, and Lula, ironically, is like, is less corrupt than like 90% of Brazilian politicians, and they still jailed him in what I would consider to be the most corrupt way. That's the irony. The irony is that not only was Lula significantly less corrupt than most other fucking Brazilian politicians, he literally was jailed. You don't know that? What do you mean? Yes, I do. I live in 2022. He's out of jail. He just became the president. How do you think that happened? I don't understand it. No, Emil's not a socialist, dude. What the fuck? He said he claims he is, but like not really. Talking about corruption in Latin American governments when you literally live in the U.S. Brother, corruption in Latin American governments is also U.S. backed. What the fuck are you talking about? In the Electric Trio, they ask for prayer for God to intervene in the TSC and say they will not accept fraudulent election at the expense of fake news and judicial interference. Projection, by the way. I love the fucking copium and the projection coming from the right here on this issue, okay? Specifically because like they literally do fake news. Part of the fake news is saying that Lula is a criminal. These are the anti-vaxxers, okay? These are the anti-vaxxers. These are the people who, like, unironically spread so much fucking fake news. Not only that, but also they also engaged in election interference. They engaged in voter suppression in northern territories where Lula is more popular. It's the exact same shit that we do. Our hogs are like identical to their hogs. They also say they will wait for Bolsonaro to make a statement before leaving the Esplanade. Electric Trio, which was announcing percentages every 10 minutes, refuses to announce that Lula is elected president and Bolsonaro has been defeated, but Bolsonaristas already know.
Então vamos aguardar aqui juntos o pronunciamento e a orientação do nosso presidente. Então vamos aguardar.
And for people who are saying, like, why is the CIA not intervening if they think, you know, fucking Bolsonaro was good or that Lula was bad or whatever, I think that realistically, a lot of the left-wing movement that you've seen in Latin American countries as of late are otherwise inoffensive to American hegemony. Like, I want to believe that they're actually like there's a robust coalition out there or anything like that. But I think that they just don't, like, it's not as disruptive as it once was. Either the CIA does not have the same bandwidth it once did, or I think that they just think that you can still operate within the boundaries of you know, Western hegemonic status. The PT's government was the biggest increase in against corruption with big laws, and they interfered in less in the federal police, so much that Dilma was kicked out because she didn't stop the car wash. They didn't even full impeachment her, knowing how bullshit it was. Any idea why they're linking Lula with criminal organizations? I mean, what do you mean? Liberal media in Brazil, just like everywhere else, is hyper anti-left, okay? Do you see this insane thread saying criminals and cartels are celebrating dude, narco traffickers celebrating the election of corrupt ex-convict leftist Lula da Silva as president of Brazil? Dude, they're making him look so badass, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, Lula came out of prison looking like fucking Iroh. You know what I mean? Look. Lula coming out of prison, okay? Uncle Iroh coming out of prison. Ironic because it's the exact same, okay? I'm telling you, this is how it happened. This is how Lula got out of prison. So was Lula actually corrupt or what? Was he innocent? Yes, bro. Yes. He was innocent. They jailed him because he's a fucking leftist and was popular. I wonder why the fucking fascist administration and his supporters colluded with prosecution and the judges to ensure that this dude went to jail. I wonder how. Like, what are you stupid? The guys that are saying he's a criminal are literally saying that they want to fucking kill Lula supporters because they're socialists. He was held in prison for 580 days. And then he came out of prison looking like this. It's crazy.
Look at you. You're just a fat, disgusting old man. You do nothing, you say nothing.
Wait, are you genuinely happy that Lula wins? You know he was the head of one of the biggest corruption scandals in the world, right? He was only released because of Bolsonaro himself. Yeah, dude, Bolsonaro is so fucking nice. He's such a nice guy that he released Lula from prison, dude. Yeah, no, totally. Bro, how about he literally put him in prison? How about his supporters put him in fucking prison? Why? Why don't you? I don't understand. If you live in Brazil, how do you not know this? This is real. This is actually Lula in prison.
Look what you've become.
That's it, bro. 258 days in prison, and this motherfucker came out like that, bending fire, okay? Hi, YouTube. If you're watching this video, please subscribe, hit that bell, and subscribe for all the latest videos. Please do that.